someone here just a minute ago. There's still a chance of an echo. I could have been mistaken, though. They come and go. Well, it's my job to wait and see. I may have to wait some time, but there's nothing I can do about that. Time passes. Listen. Footsteps coming from this direction, and more footsteps coming from that direction. Something is about to happen. I must make a note. Party A from the east, Party B from the west, worn out from traveling, come to rest. Verse, an official record. At first they are too exhausted for words. That's better. Gradually they look around them. At first critically, then with growing admiration and delight, but too taken with their own concerns to notice the other group. Here.
Here.
It's a good place.
Yes, it's a good place.
Better than any other place we've seen.
It's a good place, all right.
To pause at.
To stay at.
To make our own.
Forever and ever.
This is our place.
Ours.
Ours.
It took long enough to find it.
It was a long journey, but it was worth every day we searched. It was worth every mile we traveled.
Look at it.
Just look.
Look here.
Look there. Of course they could have commented on the natural advantages of the place, such as the average hours of sunshine, the mean rainfall, the geological structure, the chemistry of the topsoil, and the lush pasturage. They'll find the words in time, but next they notice each other. Look!
Look. Look. Look.
Party A goes into a huddle, looking wearily at Party B. Party B goes into a huddle, looking wearily at Party A. Nothing to comment on there. It's the usual pattern. Any minute now, the spokesmen will face up to each other. Who are you?
Who are you?
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way. We want to live here.
We want to live here. We won't let you drive us away.
We don't want to drive you away.
One man, one vote. It takes time, but that's democracy. There's no guarantee that they'll come to the right decision in the end, but that's democracy too. Not that I'm complaining about democracy. It encourages a sense of responsibility, in theory anyway.
Isn't there enough room for all of us?
There's enough room for everybody.
You could have all you see from there to here.
And you can have what you see from here.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed. Do you mind if we pause the negotiations?
For a conference.
Agreed.
Proposals, counter-proposals, resolution, amendments, appeals to the chair, points of order, motion, votes, polls, objections, and recounts. It can become tedious, but it has one advantage. If anything goes wrong, everyone is to blame.
We have come to a conclusion.
A conclusion is a good thing to come to. We've reached an agreement.
It's always well to reach an agreement.
But you take that stretch of country with all of its natural amenities, grazing rights, water rights, hunting rights, fishing rights, arable land, and mineral deposits.
And then you take that stretch of land with all its natural amenities, etc., etc., etc.
Furthermore,
Furthermore,
yes, furthermore, for the benefit of all concerned,
does that include us?
it includes everybody. Let a line be drawn. A line? A line. Let a line be drawn to mark the place where your land is and ours begins.
Ah, yes, I was just about to add that a line be drawn to mark the place where our land ends and yours begins.
Good fences make good neighbors.
Good neighbors make good fences.
Shall we mark it now?
Why not?
Chalk.
String.
I don't know who gave me this job. I seem to have been doing it for as long as I can remember. Not that I'm complaining. Someone has to do it. The record has to be kept. And who knows? Maybe someday someone may learn from it.
It's a good line.
So I say it myself. I don't know.
Are you criticizing this line?
Perhaps you can make a better one.
We're all listening. What have you got against this line?
Chickens.
Chickens?
What have chickens got to do with it?
Take no notice.
Got chickens on their brain?
I know something about chickens, I do. There's not much you can tell me about chickens. I was brought up with chickens, and I'll tell you this. Chickens can't breathe. Chickens can't breathe.
What difference does that make to this line?
None at all to your mind.
your chickens for that matter.
No use putting up your beware of the bull signs. No use sticking up your trespassers will be prosecuted notices. And you might as well forget your one-way streets or your virgins or roads closed. Chickens go where they want to go. No use drawing a line and expecting the chickens to stay on this side of it, or on that side of it for that matter.
True.
That's the point.
Never saw a chicken breeding.
Or taking any notice of the line. But what does it matter where the chickens go?
If it doesn't matter, there's no more to be said.
Good. Now we get
So
on.
suppose it should be sheep. Sheep can't read either. They never saw a sheep reading. Ignorant animals, really.
Oh, I don't keep a sheep room straight.
Especially if they can't read.
Our cows wander.
Or horses from getting lost.
And as for rabbits,
All right. What do you want?
Schools for animals?
What we need are fences.
Walls.
big enough to stop cows from breaking through. High enough to stop chickens from flying over.
Good walls make the neighbors. Your neighbors make good walls.
You want walls?
Shall we build walls before we do anything else?
This high?
Higher, think of the cows.
This high?
Higher, think of the horses.
This high?
Higher, think of the chickens.
I think that should do.
Yes, that should do.
Yeah, it better do. Now make it fast.
And build the wall.
I won't say they're right. I won't say they're wrong. It's my job to report events. Events speak for themselves. They want their wall, they got a wall. Neither side can see over, or through, or round. That's a wall.
That's a wall. That'll last.
Nothing we can learn about making a wall.
Except how to make a way over, or through, or round.
Are you there?
We're here. Are you all satisfied?
Everything went according to plan. What now?
We settled down. And you?
We settled down too. It's good land.
It's very good land. We're lucky. We've got good neighbors.
We've got good neighbors too. It's a good wall.
Good walls make good neighbors.
Good neighbors make good walls.
Goodbye then. There's work to be done.
Goodbye. Let's get down to work.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Nothing left but the wall, and the chickens on each side of the wall, and the cows on each side of the wall, and the sheep on each side of the wall, and the horses on each side of the wall, and the people on each side of the wall. It's a busy life, and the great advantage of being busy is that it occupies the mind. Working these thoughts under control, thoughts are more apt to environ than any sheep. Thoughts can fly higher than any chickens. In fact, walls make thoughts fly even higher. But as long as thoughts are kept under control, there is no harm done. Except that there comes a time when all the chickens have been fed, all the cows have been milked, all the sheep are rounded up in the fold, and thoughts are free to stray.
I wonder what they're doing over there.
Over there?
Over there.
What do you think they're doing?
Why? Why not? Why do you wonder what they're doing over there?
We can't see them, can we?
They can't see us. It was just a thought. Do spring and summer come before autumn and winter? Or do autumn and winter come first?
Like an orc thing.
Like, what are they doing over there? The usual things, I suppose. They'll be doing the usual things. What do you mean, the usual things? Things they usually do. Things that we usually do.
Not the things that they usually do.
Things that they usually do.
You said the things that we usually do.
They're the same things.
Are they the same?
Why shouldn't they be the same? Why should they be the same? They're not like us, aren't they?
Stands to reason.
Work it out for yourself.
Just work it out.
For instance, you're not a bit like me, are you? Not much.
You're not a bit like me.
So they're not a bit like us. So they're not a bit like us. We're on this side of the wall. And they're on the other side. Fancy living on the other side of the wall.
Fancy wanting to live on the other side of the wall.
When you could be living here. Fancy not wanting to live here. Funny.
They've got some funny ways.
Yes, they've got some funny ways. Have they? Of course, you've got some funny ways too.
They look funny to me, alright.
We've all got funny ways. But there was a funny over there. they've got ways we don't know about, they must be funny ways. Still, as long as they're on the other side of the wall, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter as long as they're on that side and we're on this.
I'm not so sure. What do you mean?
I've been thinking. They're very quiet.
We're quiet.
We thought they would make noise about.
What about them, eh? What about them? What have they got to be so quiet about?
It's unnatural.
It's unusual. It's disturbing. It's disquieting.
It's annoying.
It's uncomfortable. It's sinister. It's not as it should be.
It's enough to send cold shivers down your back.
It's enough to make your hair stand on end. Just thinking about it. Just wondering.
What are they up to?
What are they doing behind that wall? They could be doing anything behind that wall.
Like what?
Just think.
Ah,
Oh. They wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past them. Them. Not that. Not what? Not what you're thinking. Or would they really?
they're not to be relied on.
You're exaggerating. Exaggerating? You wouldn't expect anybody to do that. We wouldn't do it.
We're not like them.
They're not like us. But they wouldn't. Not,
Like,
for instance,
or even.
not to mention. Just you wait. Wait for what?
You'll see. You'll believe me then.
Just you wait till you see it happening. I don't believe it. Oh, you will.
If you ask me, they're wicked.
Stands to reason they're a wicked law. They wouldn't get up to that sort of thing if they weren't wicked. Well, as long as they're wicked on their side of the wall. Wickedness spreads.
Wickedness creeps.
How long will they go on being wicked on their side of the wall? It's a high wall. It's a thick wall.
Let them do what they like on their side of the wall. They can't interfere with us.
Can't they?
What can they do to us?
They could be making plans now. Think. Just think. They could be spying on us now.
Don't be silly. That's absurd.
Is it?
Perhaps we ought to check.
It wouldn't do any harm to look.
You can look if you like. I'm not making a fool of myself. I'll tell you what they're doing on the other side.
What?
I know what they're doing.
Tell us.
They're lying down in the sun like sensible people, maybe chewing on bits of grass. They're looking up at the sky, working out tomorrow's weather, or they're counting chickens, or counting sheep. They're doing what we're doing. We're doing exactly what we're doing.
I knew they weren't to be trusted.
Have a look. Look, wait.
Look at them. Look. Look.
How? How?
Look over the top.
At this point, there's always the temptation to shout, "Stop!" But a reporter mustn't. It's a reporter's job to report. No more, no less. And my goodness, the fuss that is made about handwriting and spelling, as if spelling even mattered. They've taken my first steps, you see. And after the first steps, the others follow naturally. They climb to the top of the wall and...
Ah! It's all true.
They were.
Looking over.
Spying
On us.
On us.
It's a good job we
We
looked.
caught them at it.
And were they
They
surprised?
never expected it.
They were barely caught.
Not yet.
Why were they doing it? Why would they want to do it? Why? Why? Aha!
We can guess.
And that's only half the story.
That's only the tip of the iceberg.
They're up to no good.
Everybody.
We must be ready for that. Ready for what? Ready for anything.
Anything might happen.
They're not like us.
They're a bad lot.
They're cruel,
Ruthless.
devilish,
Fiendish.
wild,
Savages.
keeping Tom.
Sneaks.
But let's consider.
Let's stay careful.
We looked over the wall too.
Never say if we had a peep.
It's as well that we did.
Where should we be now if we hadn't?
Wait though, couldn't we forget that it happened?
Could we make allowances?
Oh yes, indeed.
Why not?
If we want to be made into mince.
If we want to wake up with our throats cut,
But what can we do? What's to be done? One thing's certain.
there's no doubt at all.
We can't live here any longer with them just there.
We'll either have to fight or move on.
Either they go or we'll have to go.
It's them or us.
Them!
Well, we've got the wall.
There's always a wall.
Pull it down! Pull it down!
It's odd. Even sensible actions that would never be taken and then brought to peace are taken in the name of war. Like pulling together, like breaking down walls. But the result isn't the same. As for instance,
Ah!
they fight. No, I'm not recording all the details. Any battle is just like any other battle. There are some acts of chivalry, some deeds of treachery, a hint of courage, and a touch of power. But the heroes and the traitors and the patriots and the cowards have one thing in common. They all end up as good as each other. This is nothing. I've seen battles that make the slip like squabble between sycophants. Not that I'm offering any prize for the best battle. Every battle ends in the same way. One side thinks it has won, the other side thinks it ought to have won. Someone cleans up the mess, and the ground is left clean and tidy, ready for someone else to fight over another time. I could moralize, I could draw conclusions, but the conclusion is so obvious. They fight until... Oh, is it over already? Now, is there anything to add before I draw the line? No? I had a feeling that there might be. Like the last spark in a dying fire. Like the last syllable of a fading echo. I thought as much. Going?
Going.
You can stay now.
No, we can't say now.
It's good land.
It was good land.
We don't want to.
If only we hadn't.
But you?
We?
We too.
It was the wall, you know.
The wall was tight.
The wall.
The wall.
You should have made it stronger.
Thicker.
Higher.
Longer.
It was the wall.
I don't want to know anymore. It's all down from here. Over and over again. History. The record is kept because someday someone may learn from it. Now, I'm required elsewhere. Oh, this all becomes so monotonous. Is it possible